representation in the educational setting. What can we learn from the great Dr. Seuss about diversity and how we place students in special education? The snitches is about two types of creatures separated by having or not having stars on their bellies. The star-bellied sneechers think they are the best. They look down upon sneeches without stars. The plain-bellied sneeches remain depressed, prohibited from associated with the star-bellied counterparts, until Sylvester McBean comes along with his star-on and star-off machines. He begins to give stars on plain-bellied sneeches, and soon they are happy, for they look like their elite counterparts. The original star-bellied sneeches are angry at no longer being different or special, so they get Sylvester to remove all their stars. This continues back and forth until no one can remember which sneeches were originally what. And at once, they all realize it doesn't matter whether sneeches have stars on their belly or not. They are all really the same and can coexist and be friends with one another. Disproportionate underrepresentation? According to Morgan, Farkas, Heilmeyer, and Magunza, providing children with or at risk for delays or disabilities with high-quality early intervention services prior to school entry can help improve their long-term educational, societal opportunities. We mostly see this in settings where medical assistance does not provide early diagnosis to children, possibly a family who does not have medical insurance to reach out for these needs. Also, we see an issue with parents who are undereducated in all special education areas and are unable to advocate for their own children. What is the role of the teacher? When truly reflecting, teachers will certainly face an emotional risk to examine their deeply held beliefs that can affect how they treat students. Dry and Wozniacki, 2011. You may not like when you find an reflection, but it is necessary. Reflection allows teachers to look back on how do we handle certain situations? Could we do something differently? Did we truly do what's best for this student? It would not be right to talk special education without mentioning the importance of the history, the 14th Amendment and Brown versus the Board of Education. The 14th Amendment of 1868 was a huge civil rights advancement. The Brown versus Board of Education in 1954, separate schools for black and white students was declared unconstitutional. Both events helped shape special education as we have it today. So what can we do? In closing, it is very important that our educational system take a very close look at the methods we use to identify our students in our special education programs. I began my teaching career hoping to do what's best for each and every student in my class, but now I believe we have a major issue with disproportionate representation in special education. I would say at this point we have more questions than good answers to this problem. The first step may be having this conversation in our schools and working to make sure we truly do what's best for each and every student.